welcome to Joel's Comics Corner. I'm Joel. So it is time for a comic review again. Yay! It's Wednesday, new comic book day. So like I said in my live on TikTok, I'm always going to be behind in my comics because I can't go to every week like some people do. So or get the comments beforehand, which I think is cheating a little bit. I don't know why comic shops allowed certain people to get their comments before to do early reviews, which is not fair. Bubsky TV for one. Anyways, I want to discuss the good, the bad, and I'll give my conclusion on Action Comics 1075. So this should have been a bigger event than what it was, but it kind of lacked, and that will go into my bad. But well, I'll give you a little bit of background before of the comic before I give my good. So the story starts off in Superman's past on Krypton with his father inventing the Phantom Zone, and people are trying to take it away from him, and a bunch of stuff happens, and they were using it for other purposes, not for what it was intended. So that's basically the gist of this comic. So let's get on with the good for this comic. As always, I love the artwork. The artwork is so good, vibrant. As you can see, the colors are really good, really well done. The blue and the white and everything like that is great. So if you like good artwork, DC's done an amazing job. And especially for a modern Metropolis and a modern Krypton, they really did outstanding for that. So there was also intriguing developments of Superman's past, finding more about the Phantom Zone, why his father Jor-El created it and all of that. So that was pretty cool because we only learned bits and pieces. So it's good to finally understand the full story. Another good is Supergirl is in this comic. Always been a big fan of Supergirl. And there's a lot of depth of Jor-El's intelligence and all of that too. So now let's get on for the bad, because with always good, there's always going to be negative for every comic. So because it's 1075 issue, there's a lack of milestone, like a lack of celebrities or other things like that. There wasn't a lot of variant covers. So that was kind of disappointing. They could have made it a big event, but DC kind of did not do that on DC didn't miss the big one for this one. So that's a really big negative for DC. Pacing was a little off for me. It started slow with the story of Jor-El, picked up a little bit, and then it still kind of teetered off. Pacing was so uneven with this comic. What are you thinking, DC? And the bad story, and again, the bad is Supergirl had to have her own backstory in this, and it wasn't a full Superman story. It was a couple of different stories with Jor-El and Lois and Supergirl, and not even Superman focus much because it is his comic. It's an Action Comics 1075. So I don't know what DC was thinking for the lack of milestones. So it is what it is. So now I'll give you guys my conclusion. It's overall it has some strong individual moments in this comic, but the pacing threw me off for it. Wasn't the best for 1000. For a big milestone. It should have been a bigger one, but DC kind of downplayed this issue. So DC, what's going on? Are you not really into Action Comics anymore? Maybe it should finally, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. How Action Comics is, the pacing and everything has gone kind of downhill. When you look at the reign of Superman stories from the 90s, the action was really better, and it could have been, like I said, a bigger event. It was lots of celebrities and like that. So overall, DC really missed the mark on this comic. And like I say, I think it's unfair that people get to see comics before the actual due date. Like Bobskin TV gets his comments from his comment shop early, which I don't think is right, because it gives kind of unfair advantage to us. So like and follow me on all social media, and we'll have fun talking about comics.